Welcome to our session of Yoga Express. 20 minutes of yoga to release tension on the body, stretch some muscles, and prepare ourselves for a great, beautiful day. I'm going to start with a classical sun salutations. I'm going to do a few rounds. The first song, I'm going to go really slow, and then I will guide you into more flowy pace. Regular sun salutation, great moves for the morning to set up the tone for the rest of the day. It work with the major systems in the body, with your muscular system, work with your joints, helps to pump blood, so that helps to improve your circulatory system. Also great for your lymphatic system because of the pump of the movement. So it goes like this. Get your mat, that's all you need. Stand up in front of your mat, feet together, toes together. Join your palms in front of your heart center. Stretch arms overhead. Open your arms and then bring the hands back to your heart. Now, first thing, you bow your head down to your heart center. Honoring yourself, honoring your practice. And from here, raise your hands up and over. Push your hips forward, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, move your hands down to the floor, head and shoulders down. If you don't touch the floor, you can push your hands on your shins, straight legs. Now bring the right leg back with a big step. Right knee down. And then pause for a moment. Uncurl the toes. Push your thigh forward and then lean back. Lift through the chest. Look up. Inhale. And exhale, front leg back to child pose. Give your toes together, knees apart. Move your hands forward, head down. Exhale. Now slide your chest forward. Bring the thighs closer together. Press your hands. Lift the chest up for snake pose. Bow your head down. Push into your hands for cobra. Lift. And then curl the toes under. Push back to downward dog. Stretch legs, stretch arms. Now move the first leg forward, which is the right leg. The right leg doesn't go in one step. Use your hands to help. Uncurl the toes on the back. And then push to the front. This pose called monkey pose. Drive your hips forward and look up. Inhale. And exhale, move your hands down to the floor. The back leg comes to the front leg. Feet together. Bend your knees a lot. Keep your palms together. Inhale. Push your hips forward and look up. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Again, stretch your hands overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees. Move your hands down to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, move your left leg back, big step. Left knee down, uncurl the toes. Now push your thighs forward, lean back, monkey pose. Now front leg back to child. Feet together, knees apart, child pose. Slide your chest forward. Shoulders back, feet together, snake pose. Then bow your head down. Now again, push into your hands, roll the shoulders back and go to cobra. Lift the chest. And then curl the toes under, push back to downward dog. As you push back to downward dog, exhale through your nose and move your hips further back. Now move your left leg forward between your hands. Uncurl the toes down to the floor, push your thigh forward and lift back. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Shoulders back. Look up. Exhale. Back leg comes forward. Feet together. Big bend on the knees. Pump your legs. Pump. Straight legs. Look up. Inhale. And exhale. Move your hands to heart. That was right and left. That was one round. We're going to do 2 more rounds of those to complete 3 rounds of sun salutations. Feet together. A little bit more flow here. Inhale, lift arms, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, move your hands down, head down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, move your right leg back. Again, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, front leg back, child pose. Inhale, slide your chest forward, snake pose. Exhale, bow your head down. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, look right in between your hands. Exhale, move your right leg forward. And curl the toes. Inhale, look up, breathe in. Exhale, the back leg comes to the front leg, feet together. Bend your knees, inhale, and lift the arms all the way up and over. And exhale, move your hands to your heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, move your hands down to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, move your left leg back. Inhale, grow taller. Push, breathe in. And exhale, move the front leg back, child pose. Slide your chest forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow your head. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Straight legs, straight arms. Take a deep inhalation here. Exhale, push further and further back. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, move your left leg forward, right in between your hands. Drive your hips to the front and look up. Breathe in, head back. Now the back leg comes forward, feet together. Bend your knees, palms together. Inhale, come all the way up and over. Push your hips to the front. And exhale, move your hands to your heart. Last round. Inhale, come all the way up, breathe in. And exhale, move your hands down, breathe out. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, move your right leg back, big step. Uncurl the toes, push the thigh, skin forward, shoulders back. Inhale. And exhaling, front leg back, child pose. Slide your chest forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bow your head down. Push into your hands and then roll up. Curl the toes under, downward dog. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, move your right leg forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, move the back leg to the front leg, feet together. Bend your knees, inhale, arms all the way up and over. Exhale, hands on heart. Inhale and lift. Exhale, bend your knees, head and shoulders down. Push into your hands, last round. Lift up, look up. And exhale, move your left leg back, big step. Knee down, forward, curl the toes, and then push the thighs forward, lean back. Now move the front leg back, child pose. Push back into your heels, straight arms. Now slide your chest forward, snake pose. Feet together, legs together, elbows in, chest up. Exhale, bow your head down. Now push into your hands, full cobra. Lift up. And then curl the toes under, downward dog. Stretch legs, stretch arms. Look in between your hands and move your left leg forward. Lower your knee down. Lift the chest and then go back. Drive your hips forward a lot and roll the shoulders back. Now from here, bend the back leg to the front leg. Feet together. Bend your knees. Stretch arms up and over. And exhale, move your hands to your heart center. Now let's work here. Open your legs nice and wide. This is for side angle poses. Stretch your arms out. Open your legs wide and stretch your arms. Really keep the arms fully extended. Stretch your arms really wide to the side and stretch your legs super wide to the side. Really wide arms. Wide legs. Now turn your toes in one direction. Turn your legs to the other direction. Stretch your arms. Triangle pose. So my toes are turned sideways. Lift the chest up. Reach out to the side and then hold it. Straight legs, straight arms. See this, the back of my legs are open in both legs, the front leg and the back leg. My shoulders are away from my ears. And hold it. This is a straight line from my hand on the bottom to my hand on the top. There's a straight line. And the back leg is also straight. Now the center of your chest is turning toward the ceiling. So keep moving the center. Imagine that the sternum, the center of your chest is rotating toward the ceiling. And to stretch your neck, look up. And then look down again. One more time, look up. Straight legs, look up. Straight arms, hold it. Keep turning your ribs back. Keep turning your chest up with firm legs. Last breath here. Inhale. And exhale, and then come all the way up to the top. Great. Straight arms again to go to the other side. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Turn your toes to the opposite side. Lift from the chest, reach out, and then go down. Straight legs, straight arms, and hold it. Long standing poses because great to bring grounding to the legs, activating the energy of the first two chakras, first and second chakra. Turn the hips back with firm legs. Again, my legs are firm. My shoulders are away from ears, and then look at my arms, one straight line from one hand to another. And then stay here. Turn your head up, look up to the hand, and then see if you can, the hand on the top is super long and straight toward the ceiling. And the hand on the bottom is pressing down. Look up and stay there. Push the hips forward. Breathe. Give the arms stretch in opposite direction. Maintain the legs firm. Keep turning your chest up even more. And then with inhalation, come up. Now move your hands to your hips for a moment and then turn your legs to the other side. One more time. Turn. Let's do 2 more poses in this side. We're going to do warrior 2. Lower your hips down a lot. Stretch your arms. Back leg fully extended. This knee is right on top of the ankle. And then stretch your arms like that. Hold it. Now push the arm back so you center yourself in the middle. And pull the abdomen to have more stability. Pause. Now turn your palms up toward the ceiling. Push your hands to the side and stretch the side of your body. And then reach all the way out. If you want more intensity, bring your arms back behind and stretch the whole side of your body. Look up. And then bring the arm back all the way up to the top. And then switch to the other side. Maintain your arms active so you bring energy to your upper body. Then bend the knee, go to the other side. See, I turn my toes and then bend my knee. Warrior 2. Really sink down into the pose and lift the chest. Lower. Now push the right arm further back and then go lower into the pose. So your torso is perpendicular to the floor. And then maybe a little lower. Now from here, support. Turn your palms up as before. Move your arms back to open the chest even wider. Move your hands down and stretch your arm overhead. Lengthen through your whole side of your body. And if you want to increase intensity, you can bring the hands back behind and then stretch all the way up. And breathe. Nice. 2 more breaths. And then come all the way up to the top. Now, we're going to bring my hands to the hips. Bring the legs closer together. I'm going to go sideways so you can see, actually, diagonal, so you can see my legs. The legs are wide open. The toes are turned in. And I bring my hands down. From here, I'm just going to bring my crown of the head to the floor with straight legs. Just like that. So maintain the legs open, firm, straight, and your head down. Hold it for a few breaths. Then walk your hands forward again. Then bring the legs closer together. And then come all the way up to the top. The next one, it's really good. We're going to work on the front of the hips. Stretching the front of the hips like this will give you opportunity to release tension of the muscles to help you stay straight. So you're going to bring the leg up, balance. I love work with balance here. So hold the leg up and then bring the heel closer to your glute and then lift the hips up. Lift the front of the pelvis up. And then you hold the foot with both hands if you can. So watch my knee. The knee has to go back. The knee goes back and the pelvis goes forward. Hold the leg. If you need support, you can use a chair. and then push the hips forward, shoulders back, and open. Now lift the foot a little higher if you can, and then push your hips forward even more. That's a big stretch on the front of your thigh. Especially if you do a lot of walking or driving, or you spend a lot of time sitting on a chair, this is a great stretch for your lower back and from the front of your leg. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Shoulders back and lift the chest. Long exhalations. Inhale, exhale, and of course, I love because help me to work with balance. Really cool. Last breath, inhale and exhale. And I stretch the leg forward. I point your toes up. I drive my hip back and then stretch my hands out. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands. Drop the leg. And then from here, hands and hips. Lift the chest and then come up. And then switch sides. Pull the abdomen in. Lift the leg up and then hold the leg. Bring the knees together. Again, pull the abdomen. And if you can, hold it with both legs, both hands. And then push the hips forward and then lift the leg up. And hold it. See my shoulders and roll my shoulders back as I keep pushing my hips forward. Keep pushing hips. 2 more breaths here. The standing leg is nice and firm. Chest is lifted and your hands are pulling the leg back. Last breath, inhale. Exhale. And then release. Now bring the leg forward, toes forward. The same leg you were pulling goes forward. Drive your hips back and then stretch, hold it. 3, opening the back of your leg. 2, 1, bring your hands down. Stretch both legs, hands on hips, and then come all the way up to the top. To complete our class, bend your knees, place your hands on your thigh, and then stretch your shoulders. This is to release tension on the spine. Stretch your shoulder, look up. It's kind of like twist, easy twist. Shoulder, shoulder, and then roll up. I'm gonna go sideways so you can see my back 3 times cat cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch, and last one. Pelvic mobility, 3 pelvic circles, and then reverse, and then roll up. I like to do this kind of like flowy spine movement to release any tension on my back. Very slow, very soft, letting go all the tension, lower back, middle back, and neck. Sometimes I get cracks on bones on my chest and my back when I do this. Then I take a breath, inhale up, ground yourself. One more time, breathe in, breathe out, ground yourself. And ready for the day. Guys, till next time.